Hi, this is Dan Jones with Carolina Real Estate Experts in the Dan Jones Group. Thanks for stopping by the video blog. Hope you're doing well, enjoying this cooler season. Today I'd like to start just talking about how do you know what sort of market we are in? And that changes literally quarterly, monthly, weekly, and how do we really know what sort of market we're in? So a few ideas that I want to run by you, and just as a general public, you can kind of look at some of these numbers on your own, but an expert can always give you a little bit more detailed information. So the one thing I always like to look at if you're telling me you want to buy or sell a home is the market that you're buying in. Is it flooded? What's the inventory like? So number one, inventory. In general, over the last 6, 12, 24 months, inventory has been lower than average, has been a little bit more of a seller's market in most markets, unless we start to get into the higher price ranges. But in general, we have been pretty much in a seller's market. So with that in mind, you have to look at what you're buying or what you're selling and see what your competition is, and know that there is a good possibility that there's not a lot to choose from. You know, you might have appraisal issues, you always could run into something, inspection issues, but all things to the side, you have to look at the inventory and your supply and demand. And that'll read you or give you a good idea where we're at inventory wise. Also, I always like to look at interest rates. If interest rates right now were closer to, let's say, a 6%, 7% interest rate, I think the market would be a little bit more flat, a little bit more stale. It is fairly easy for folks to get a loan, and money is still relatively cheap, which in my opinion, I think most people's keeps and continues to increase our home values here in the Charlotte area. Next is days on the market. Traditionally, this general area, Charlotte and all surrounding areas on a whole, has been 120 to 125 days, and the numbers hold true for several years. But as we've moved forward over the last few years and inventories it's gone less and less, we're sneaking right around the time frame, anywhere from 70 to 80 days on the market in most price ranges. Your higher price ranges tend to stay on a little bit longer, because it is a little bit more difficult to get money in those price ranges. And then also, the fourth is cost per square foot. And that can go a lot of different ways, because a lot of homes have pools, a lot of homes have, extended decks or a covered porch, or just a different floor plan. But in general, cost a square foot, and you're going to see in some neighborhoods that traditionally have been, 112, 120 a square foot, or sneaking up to 114, 123 a square foot. And some of your higher end neighborhoods where you're looking at 180, 190 a square foot are sneaking over to the 200s, 210s. But that'll give you what people are paying at this given moment for properties here in and around the Charlotte area. But once again, thanks for stopping by the video blog, and would love to help with any of your real estate needs, your friends or family. And always, as always, thank you for referrals, and look forward to seeing you here next time. Talk to you soon.